Hey everybody, this is the first of what I hope will be a series of videos, I guess, about my fish tank. And as you can see, I don't really know if you could really call it a fish tank, because it's basically just this Lowe's preformed pond I got. So if you can see here, it's just like, it's like solid, and people will normally plant it in their backyard or something. So yeah, it's just a preformed pond. It's 20 gallons actually. And I've got some different things going on in here, which I'll try to get to all of them, and hopefully I won't forget one, like I have been on all these other takes I've been doing. But anyway, so I've got 2 goldfish somewhere in there. Ooh, you just saw them. Hopefully they'll come out for us. Come here, buddies. Oh, maybe later then, I guess. Oh, here they are. 2 goldfish. Okay, the orange one's a common goldfish, and the blue one's a comet goldfish. So the comet goldfish is going to be a little bit smaller than the common one when they grow up. And I've actually had them since the very beginning of this tank. It's my first fish tank like ever. And that started up in September, actually the first day of school, so like September 6th or whatever, or the day before, something like that, we got them. So as well as these 2 goldfish, and I don't have any snails or anything like that, but as well as these 2 goldfish, I've got some plants along the sides here. I don't know if you could see that now with the sun coming in and everything, but some plants. And here, this plant, the name fails me, but I mean, a lot of people like to hook it up onto driftwood and everything, which I will be doing, but probably in the next tank I get these 2 goldfish, because I actually have the tank already, and I know I have the filter and everything, and I'm going to talk about that in a different video, but I don't have the time to start up the tank right now, and I'm going to wait till the end of the school year and do all those things. So that's good. But, so I'm going to wait until we get into the bigger tank to get this on a piece of driftwood. Because if you put it on driftwood now, that driftwood is going to follow you around no matter what tank you put this plant in. Because once it's on there, the roots get so intertwined into it, you cannot take it off. So here, I've got some other plants this one's called kabumba, and I've got it all the way along the edges here. And I think it's pretty pretty. I mean, I've had it for a couple days now, and it looks really nice. And so over here, well, first off, on the bottom, you see this is a hard flower pot that's turned upside down, and I did this big hole in the middle here, and then I did some little holes on the sides. I don't know. Oh, here you can see there's a hole right there. So this lets the fish have little hiding spots and things like that, but it does really kind of restrict how many plants I can have, and it's kind of hard to get these plants to root. So we'll probably see a couple flying up here when they dig them up, these goldfish. These goldfish are notorious for doing that. They love digging up these plants and just throwing them around. I used to even have hornroot in this tank, but what happened was they ate it up. Like literally, all you saw was this like skinny stem, and then there was like nothing else. It was just this green little stem. And then yeah, they do that a lot with a lot of things. Alright, so another thing I have in here is this like airstone. It's I know you think it's random, but I actually have it hooked up to this Tetra Whisper airstone, or air pump, I guess you could call it. And it's for 10 to 30 gallons, and you use this little thing to like monitor how much air is going in there. But I decided that I was going to leave it unhooked most of the time because it uses a lot of energy. And I've got like no more plugs. See, those plugs are being used up and everything. And yeah, and then I've got the light. I've got this light here that I use when I'm coming home late at night, because sometimes I don't get here till pretty late and it's already dark. So I use that to light up the fish tank and see what's going on in there, so I can feed my fish and make sure everything's going alright. And yeah, so another component I have in here is like this DIY like CO2 machine, and basically this is yeast, warm water, and sugar. And I know you can look at all these other videos about how to make it and why it's good for your live plants and things like that, but I'm basically just concentrating on the fact that I have got 2 tubes going in here, and so this is my little reactor, and what happens is bubbles go into the reactor, and then this water pump right here pumps water around, and then it spins around up in there, and what happens is it gets dissolved into the water, and then see, then you have happy plants like this. Or cute and happy, which is always good. Also, I have a fluval 2 Plus filter, which is that one right there, and basically it's got this little like swivel head thing, and I like that. I like it a lot because it can swivel. You know, you can point in different directions. Like if I'm feeding them, I'll normally point it and hold the food down here and things like that. And then it's also got a little button down there, that little blue button, that if you slide it this way, it's going to have less water coming out, and if you slide it this way, more water. So that helps, you know, deciding how much you want the filter to clean. And it's got this little button here that helps you know if it's clean. When it's pushed all the way up like this, it's just clean, because I just cleaned it a couple days ago. And then they have big sponge filters in them, which I like a lot, because I think the sponge filter does an awesome job with biological filtration, because here, this is actually too big for my for my filter, but I like it a lot because it's too big, but you can just cut it down. And then what happened with PetSmart is they somehow discontinued it, so I don't know, I'm never gonna get it again, I guess. So I started using this. It's a little bit bigger, so it's a little more snug of a fit, but I rather just cut it down. And then it actually, I think it cost me more money. So yeah, this is actually for a canister filter, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this back. Oh yeah, this is my aquarium salt I use. It's just the regular old aquarium salt, and I get this from PetSmart now. Never again will I get it from anywhere, and especially Petco. This is PetSmart all the way. Alright, this is what I got from Petco, right? Exact same thing, right? Guess what? They cost the exact same thing. And this one is like 5 times bigger, at least. It's just kind of crazy. I thought that was just amazing. They totally ripped me off, and I paid like $5 for this. And then I ended up getting that at PetSmart for like $5 too. So yeah, maybe a little bit more, but you get the point. They totally ripped me off. So yeah. And then this is the box to that filter thing. I don't know if I already showed you that, but yeah. And then also things you should also have on your fish tank. Scissors. They're deadly, but they work well with fish tanks. Also, I've got like a little cooking thermometer thing, because it is outside, so it's actually in my garage right now, if you can see. Woo, garage. But I use this thermometer just to get an idea about how much the temperature is and things. But I try not to leave it in there, because it is like just a cooking thermometer. And then this is the AquaSafe stuff I use. It's very good. It's got like extra bioextract stuff that makes it healthier. And then I just have a pH tester. I mean, goldfish are pretty hardy, and I haven't had like any problems with these goldfish at least. And yeah, these goldfish have been great, so I'm just gonna leave it to that. I had some problems before, but yeah. And then here I've even got a scrubber and stuff here, and I like that a lot too. And then this is the box for the pump that I'm using with the CO2 stuff. It's just a fountain pump, because believe it or not, these fountain pumps, they cost a lot less than the other ones do. So yeah, I don't know. I just use the fountain pump because that's what other YouTube videos told me to do. So I hope you liked my video, and I hope I'm not forgetting something again. But if I am, I will put it in another video, and I'm going to update with more things. And so yeah, please don't feel afraid to leave a comment. I would love that. Comments are cool. Yay, comments. Yeah. And then even if there's something I'm doing wrong with my fish tank, and because you're more experienced than me or something like that, feel free to tell me about that too, because trust me, I don't like doing stuff wrong with my fish tank. I love my fish tank. Yes. So yeah, and I will be trying to update it with more things about when I'm moving them into their bigger tank, which I hope will be in a couple, like 2 months or something, 2 or 3 months, because once school ends, I'm going to fix up the other tank, because I've got a lot of work to do with it. And then it's also another preformed pond, and I will talk about that in another video because I'm running out of time. But I hope you guys liked my video, and this is it, I guess. Thank you very much, and please comment.